and we stand for service. How can we help your business grow? To learn more, visit WSFSbank.com. Member FDIC.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, it is 6:37. Coming up, we got Bill and Jessica Sports. We'll get into all the NBA final stuff. So, do have a new NBA champ.
Yeah, we do.
Keep it locked for that. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention director said in a testimony before a Senate committee yesterday that the Delta variant now makes up an estimated 83% of U.S. COVID-19 cases, up from 50% at the beginning of the month. She said the increase is happening in the most unvaccinated areas in the country, saying the message from the CDC remains clear. The best way to prevent the spread of COVID-19 variants is to prevent the spread of the disease, and vaccination is the most powerful tool we have. So there you go. Vaccine. Make sure to get out and get it, because that's where, the most part, they're getting the Delta variant and people are contracting the COVID-19. So, Tom Barack, who is the chairman of former President Donald Trump's 2007, not Barack Obama, Tom Barack.
Who?
Yeah. Because there's a lot of headlines going around saying Barack arrested. No, not Barack Obama. Tom Barack.
Tom Barack. Okay.
Who was the chairman of the former President Donald Trump's 2017 inaugural committee, was arrested on Tuesday on charges of acting as an unregistered foreign agent for the U.S. Arab Emirates. The 74-year-old Barack, that is Tom Barack, was one of three men charged in the acting unregistered foreign agents as they tried to influence U.S. policy on behalf of the UAE while Trump was running for president in 2016 and later while he was president. Additionally, prosecutors said Barack gave UAE officials sensitive information about developments in the Trump administration. Tom Barack, who's a longtime close friend of Trump, was also charged with obstruction of justice and making multiple false statements during the 2019 interview with federal agents. He's denied any wrongdoing. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see here. Jeff Bezos
Oh, boy.
blasted off into space yesterday morning in a 10-minute, 10-second journey on a space company Blue Origin's rocket for the first flight with people on board.
We watched.
Jeff Bezos went to space and back in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Believe that or believe that not.
10 minutes and 10 seconds.
The capsule reached an altitude of about 66 miles with Bezos, his brother, an 82-year-old female aviation pioneer, and an 18-year-old from the Netherlands, experiencing several minutes of weightlessness before returning and landing back in Texas.
All right.
Believe that or believe that not. It was a good production, though.
It was. It really was. They had champagne and everything.
Bezos was the second billionaire to make a brief trip into space in a matter of days. Virgin Atlantic's Richard Branson did the same.
Yep.
Went into space and back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And it was Christmas in July at Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City, Missouri, thanks to a 7-year-old cancer survivor with a big heart and a big donation who started a toy drive with his mom and collected 4,400 toys that he donated to the hospital. Trip Hughes had just completed chemotherapy and was grateful to everyone at the hospital. During the pandemic, patients weren't allowed to share toys, so they went home with the children. That caused the hospital's toy supplies to be low. Tripp couldn't wait to make a donation, and he got a surprise, too, another chance to celebrate his last cancer treatment by ringing the bell.
Amazing.
So, very, very good story. Very cool story. Jess, you got some local stories.
Yes, police identify a suspect in the Salisbury triple shooting. Police say that an 18-year-old is wanted in connection with a triple shooting that happened in Salisbury last week. We did talk about that incident. It happened around 5:45 p.m. on July 13th on the 100 block of First Street. On arrival, officers met with a 19-year-old female victim who reported that she had been hit by a bullet, and officers observed injuries that were consistent with having been grazed by a bullet. A short time later, officers learned that a 28-year-old man and a 19-year-old man had already responded to Tidal Health Peninsula Regional with injuries as a result from this incident, and police determined that each man had sustained an injury as a result of being shot with a firearm. The female victim was also taken to Tidal Health by Salisbury EMS, where she did receive treatment. No one sustained injuries that were considered to be life-threatening at that time, but police have now identified 18-year-old Israela Wallace as the suspect responsible for the shooting. He currently has an active warrant out with the Salisbury Police Department for attempted first-degree murder. Police say that Wallace should be considered armed and dangerous. If anyone has any information, you can contact Crime Solvers. They have a reward up to $1,000 for information leading to the arrest of Wallace, or you can also call 410-548-1776. Police are also investigating a domestic assault in Berlin. Police in Worcester County are investigating a domestic assault that took place yesterday morning. We are told that at approximately 10 a.m., the Berlin Police Department and the Worcester County Sheriff's Office responded to the Oceans East luxury apartments on Shorebreak Lane for a reported assault. And Berlin EMS also responded. On arrival, police learned that a family member of the residents had injured another family member. The Coastal Learning Center, Stephen Decatur Middle School, and High School were all placed under shelter just as a precaution, and the investigation is ongoing. If anyone has any information, please contact the Worcester County Bureau of Investigation. And the Ocean City Police Department says that they will move forward with plans to outfit officers with body cameras before the 2025 deadline set by the state of Maryland. They say that they think that this will be a positive impact. They want the cameras, and this will allow video to be available that shows incidents unfolding in their entirety and not just parts that go viral online.
Okay. 6:43. It's a Bill and Jessica show. We'll talk about the NBA Finals coming up. Here's Roddy Rich. Good morning.